Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Skywarp. I got this figure a while ago, maybe a year or two ago, and honestly, it is one of my favorites. We have some nice box art here. Just ignore the tape rip. We have some nice box art, or not box art, but actually good Hasbro posing, which is surprising for these boxes. Have some I guess that's the 3D render. Cool little image there. You got the front of the box, you got that little background back there in these older Studio Series packaging, and then of course you have your other side here. And yeah, so that is it for the box, and let's get into the actual review.
Let none escape!
Alrighty, and here we have Skywarp in all his beauty. He is a little bit big for my current setup, that's why there's no box behind him like there maybe usually would be. So with this figure, we have pretty good articulation, if I'm gonna be honest. This shoulder is the only point that's kind of lackluster, just because it can't go up further than that, because of the decoration here. This little intake, I guess it is. You have your full, actually super far joint at the elbow here, which is really nice to see. No wrist swivel because of transformation purposes. You got the same thing on that side. The arms don't go a full 360 just because of the wings, but I don't entirely see a reason why you'd have that posed or have that far back. We have a full 360 for the head. Can look up that much and can't really look too far down, mostly just at this cockpit point here. But nice head articulation. And when we come down to the legs, we've got, ooh, that was really squeaky. We have a full split here. You have pretty good knee articulation here. It goes up pretty high. So, and then you got really nice pivot here at the feet, just because of transformation, which does make for some nice poses. For accessories, you get this, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's the blaster that, as far as I'm aware, all of the Seekers come with from the Bumblebee movie. Just a nice looking gun. And then you have both of his null rays that you can attach to the wings. As far as the head sculpt goes, I mean, this is just great. I mean, look at that. That is, wow. Great looking head sculpt. I love the little respirators they have there in the face. I honestly love all of the designs for the characters in this movie. I think they are all fantastic. And with that, let's get to the size comparison. Alrighty, and here we have him with Bumblebee movie Wheeljack, another great looking figure from this movie. He towers over Wheeljack here, which is a nice little difference between the two. And then here we have him next to Bumblebee movie Shockwave. Actually gonna have to move the camera a little bit. Shockwave is a little bit bigger than him, which is to be expected. But I mean, great sizes from both and all of these Bumblebee movie figures, keeping in line with their sense of scale with one another. I think this line of movie figures especially did really, really good with that feel of scale. All right, and with that, let's get to the transformation on this guy, which is honestly, it's a little bit difficult, but it's also, I would argue, it's a little fun. It's nothing too bad. All right, so to start, you're gonna want to flip these little, I guess these are wheels maybe. Flip those down. Put that wing in there. Bring that up. Fold that down, and then you're gonna want to do that on this side as well. Take the hands, fold them like that, and then bring them up just like that. So this is what you should have so far. Alrighty, and then you're gonna come down to the legs, I believe. Sorry, it's a little bit difficult to do this off of memory, but I will get there. Yeah. So you're gonna open that up, fold the foot in like that, and then you're just gonna bring that up like so. And then you're gonna come to the other side, and you're just gonna do that there too. Bring that down like that. Alrighty. Then you're gonna wanna pull these out and make sure, don't do that yet. You're just gonna bring that down there. And then bring this fin up, unfold that, unfold this just like on this side. Alrighty. Then, let's see, what do you do next? Oh, right. You're going to take the legs and you're just gonna believe these are, yeah, that's supposed to go like that. That's my bad. All right. So you're gonna take the legs, bring them both like this. Okay, you're gonna bring that down, and you are done with the legs for now. Oh yeah, and you're gonna wanna push this piece in right here by this cockpit. Alrighty, take this, bring this upwards. All right, and then you're gonna wanna bring this, oh my, sorry about that. You're gonna take this whole assembly right here. You're just gonna flip it like that. Bring the head up a little bit more. And then you're gonna come right here and you're just gonna clip that in. Alrighty, just like that. Now come here, split this open, bring the nose cone out. There we go, yeah. And then you're gonna wanna make sure this whole section here is just perfectly straight with one another. Go ahead and close this here. You're gonna take the arms, you're gonna put them like that on either side. Bring them like that. Bring the arm around. Now, one thing that I did for the longest time by mistake was I would have the arms like this. That is not how you do that. You want to spin them around so that they're facing this way. So bring the other arm around, and then you're just going to bring both of them down like so. So this is what you should have so far. Okay, and then you're going to bring down the wings, fold this down, and here you have, oh my goodness, I'm blanking on his name. Here you have Skywarp in his robot, or his alt mode. Sorry for that. You're going to want to take his gun here, just attach it at the bottom like that, and then take the null rays. You can just attach them in like so, just like that. Alrighty, and there we have Skywarp in his robot mode. Here, I'm gonna zoom the camera out a little bit. Just, yeah. So this, honestly, I think, oh wait, we forgot to do one thing. You're gonna want to take this back assembly and you're just gonna want to clip that in. There's some pegs in here, and that just makes the whole thing more secure for you. Alrighty, so this alt mode, I think it looks great. I've always liked the look of the Tetrajets, and I think that the Bumblebee movie kind of perfected that design for me personally. Other than that, I mean, I don't really have anything to say about it. It has really nice, you know, swooshability. You can definitely see yourself messing around with this for quite some time in your downtime if you have him transformed. Now, if you want him on your shelf transformed, that might be a little difficult just because he takes up a lot, and I mean a lot of room, and he does kind of have to balance a little bit on these wings, so if something bumps him, I mean, he is done for. One gripe I do have about this is just this back section is very hollow. I'm not sure if that's what it looked like in the movie. If it is, then I take that back, but for me, I just don't like this little hollow gap that they have right here with the feet. However, this is definitely a very solid alt mode for the Seekers that came out for the Bumblebee movie as a whole. So with that, let's get to the alt mode comparison. Alrighty, and we're back with the 0.5 camera for the alt mode comparison. Here we have him with Bumblebee movie wheeljack. This thing is just, I mean, it's massive. It is about 3 wheeljacks tall, maybe. About double the length of the wheeljack. And then here we have him with Bumblebee movie Shockwave, with Shockwave coming in longer, actually, which is quite surprising to me. Not much to say about that. And let's get to the transformation. Just fold these back. Oh, I forgot, you're going to want to detach the blasters or guns or whatever. You're going to want to split the legs here. Pull the arms up, bring them around like that. So we should be having this kind of situation going on here. You're gonna want to bring, oh, not quite yet. You're going to want to bring the nose cone down like so. Bring this back. Bring that down. You're going to want to bring the whole assembly on top of that like so. Pull the wings back. Move those back into position. Then we're going to come to the legs. Undo those. You're going to want to fold these back in to the leg just like that. And then you're going to want to do the same thing on this side. You're going to want to wait to fold the fin until after you have folded all of the parts in, because the fin actually goes around the leg like so. And just rotate the legs, rotate the arms back around. And there you have it, back to robot mode. Let me bring it back to regular zoom. There we go. Alrighty. Now this figure, oh, and you're gonna want to bring these back up as well. Always forget those. You're gonna want, but yeah, this figure is great. Lots of posability, incredibly accurate to the movie. My only gripe with it though is that it is a little bit of a hassle to transform. That's just a me thing though. You may or may not like the hassle of transforming these figures. I mean, another thing I love, no backpack. No backpack on this. I mean, all of the bits are tucked inside, which is just, that is just wonderful. You couldn't ask for better, honestly. This mold is honestly amazing, if I have to be quite honest with you. But that is going to do it for this review of Skywarp from the Bumblebee Movie Studio Series line.